the Supreme Court has stopped the presidency itself. That's what they've done. And really, it's been an amazing period of time this last hour. There are people elated all over the country. I've seen such happiness and spirit. Sometimes you don't see that, but this case is very important. I was elected on a historic mandate, but in recent months we've seen a handful of radical left judges effectively try to overrule the rightful powers of the president to stop the American people from getting the policies that they voted for in record numbers. It was a grave threat to democracy, frankly, and instead of merely ruling on the immediate cases before them, these judges have attempted to dictate the law for the entire nation. In practice, this meant that if any one of the nearly 700 federal judges disagreed with the policy of a duly elected president of the United States, he or she could block that policy from going into effect or at least delay it for many years.
Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We're about to get into this topic right here. President Trump has finally got his wish, and the rest of the citizens who voted for him wish, to get rid of birthright citizenship. This is exactly what we voted for. You know, get these illegals up out of here. Don't let them come over here crossing the border, having babies, you know, trying to solidify their citizenship through having kids, collecting welfare, you know, sucking up our good taxpayer dollars. Shout out to President Trump for standing on business and giving us everything we voted for, man. God bless America.
Tied up in the court system. This was a colossal abuse of power which never occurred in American history prior to recent decades. And we've been hit with more nationwide injunctions than were issued in the entire 20th century together. Think of it, more than the entire 20th century, me. I'm grateful to the Supreme Court for stepping in and solving this very, very big and complex problem, and they've made it very simple. I want to thank Justice Barrett, who wrote the opinion brilliantly, as well as Chief Justice Roberts, and Justices Alito, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Thomas. Great people.
Ain't it great to have a president who can speak properly, not jumping on stage, stumbling, giving away our money, doing goofy shit every other week, every other month, putting us in more and more debt. That was the worst fucking 4 years of my fucking life, as well as other people's. Majority of people will tell you when Joe Biden was in office, that was the worst 4 years of our life. Now we have a coherent president who can actually, you know, articulate his thoughts without being a puppet, somebody's hand in his back, gotta hold him up damn near to get on the podium to even speak. Shout out to President Trump, man, for standing on business, man.
Thanks for this decision, and thanks to this decision, we can now promptly file to proceed with numerous policies that have been wrongly enjoined on a nationwide basis. And some of the cases we're talking about would be ending birthright citizenship, which now comes to the fore. That was meant for the babies of slaves. It wasn't meant for people trying to scam the system and come into the country.
Exactly. That was for my ancestors. I seen a TikTok of a Hispanic girl saying that we don't know nothing about our history and our ancestors. Yeah, that's our history. Those rights were for us, black folks who built this damn country, helped build. I ain't gonna say we built it, but we did a lot of motherfucking work on this goddamn country. We deserve to be here. You know what I'm saying? We earned our citizenship. Our ancestors earned our citizenship. What's your ancestors do for you, Miss TikToker? Shout out to President Trump, man. I fuck with this guy.
On a vacation. This was, in fact, it was the same date, the exact same date, the end of the Civil War. It was meant for the babies of slaves, and it's so clean and so obvious. But this lets us go there and finally win that case, because hundreds of thousands of people are pouring into our country under birthright citizenship, and it wasn't meant for that reason. It was meant for the babies of slaves.
God damn it, Trump. You ain't gotta say that shit 100 goddamn times now. Shit. That's why motherfuckers be calling you racist, because you keep on saying shit over and over. And it be sounding like you be trying to be funny. But I fuck with you anyway, man. I fuck with you.
So thanks to this decision, we can now properly file to proceed with these numerous policies and those that have been wrongly enjoined on a nationwide basis, including birthright citizenship, ending sanctuary city funding, suspending refugee resettlement, freezing unnecessary funding, stopping federal taxpayers from paying for transgender surgeries, and numerous other priorities of the American people. We have so many of them. I have a whole list. I'm not going to bore you, and I'm going to have Pam get up and say a few words, but there's really, she can talk as long as she wants, because this is a very important decision. This is a decision that covers a tremendous amount of territory. But I want to just thank again the Supreme Court for this ruling. It's a giant. It's a giant. And they should be very proud, and our country should be very proud of the Supreme Court today.
Shout out to President Trump, standing on business, giving us everything we voted for. Still waiting on them tax cuts, my boy. You know what I'm saying? We still waiting on the tax cuts. We still waiting on you to end these wars like you said you was gonna do on day one. That's one thing that we got issues about, but you know, hey, Joe Biden started the bullshit, so you know I give you a little more time. Give you a little more time, but you know. Shout out to President Trump for standing on business and at least trying to give us everything we voted for, being transparent about it, you know, letting us know what's going on instead of leaving us in the blind like these Democrats, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't be a lame like these liberals and these Democrats that's gonna be upset about Trump getting rid of birthright citizenship. What's going on, my good people? If y'all want custom rugs for your home, your business, or simply just trying to get a gift for a friend or a family member, come holler at us at Rug and Style, man. We have some in stock, and you can also put your custom rug order in. We can do any design, any cartoon character, any team. We can do portraits, whatever size you want it. Just let us know. Follow us right now on all social media platforms at Rug and Style. The fastest way to get in contact with us is through Instagram. Send me a DM, send me your design and how big you want it, or you can click the link in my bio and go on our website and put your order in online. Follow us right now, Rug and Style, on all platforms. Let's get your custom rugs done today.